Your memories are disappearing at an alarming rate. Let me prove this to you. Think back to yesterday. Can you remember what you did, what you ate, or who you hung out with? You probably can, it's not that long ago, but think back to just one day before that, to 2 days ago. For me, this is when my memory starts to get a little bit hazy. I can remember bits and pieces, but I definitely can't remember the whole story. And you can forget about 3 days ago. For me, this day is completely gone. I don't remember a single thing from that day, and I think a lot of you can agree with that. So if you do this graph for the entire year, it might look something like this, which is insane, because you realize that about 95% of your life is just completely gone to you. You don't remember a single thing. And I don't want my memory to look like this, because I want to remember the amazing times that I've shared with friends and family. I want to remember the good meals that I've had, or the milestones that I've hit in my life. I want my memory to look a lot more like this. And so armed with this problem, I went to the engineering school at UCLA, Boulder Hall, and I posted a bunch of flyers looking for people to work on this with me. And these two guys replied to me. They're the two best guys who could have replied. And we've been working together ever since to solve this problem of how to help people remember more of their lives. The answer that we came to lies in technology. It's no secret that our society is addicted to our smartphones. But one of the unintended consequences of this is that we have an incredible amount of data on every aspect of our lives. From photos and videos to location data, social media and communication data, all of this information comes together to paint an incredibly rich picture of our lives. And big companies already know this. In fact, they're making 12 figures a year by taking this data, turning it into a story about our lives, and then selling it to advertisers. So the question that we asked was, why then can't we benefit from our data just as much as they can? And that's exactly what we're doing with Eternalist. We take all of the data that big companies are selling to advertisers, and we help you remember the intricate details of your life. Here's what that looks like. You'll download the app on the App Store, connect it to your camera roll, and then in the background, we sync all of your data to the blockchain. And here's a couple of reasons why we're so much better than the competition. First is trust and security. If you don't know this, pretty much any engineer at Google or Facebook can go into the database, look at your data, and it's totally not okay. So we trust that they won't do this, but they really haven't earned our trust. In fact, this year alone, trusted companies unintentionally exposed over 18 million personal records. Here's just some examples of that. So we've solved this with Eternalist by building on the blockchain. Specifically, we're using a development platform called Blockstack that enables users to own their data and be certain that no one is looking at their data except for them. Specifically, this means that you can choose where you store your data. You don't have to depend on big company servers. You can put it on your own server or on your own computer. And you're the only one who has the key to unencrypt that data. The second reason that we're better than our competitors is that we allow support for way more data sources. Traditionally, you can get information like photos and location, which is great because it tells a really compelling story about where you were, for how long, and how you got there. There's a lot of details that are missing from here. For instance, we can pull in data from other sources like Fitbit, Spotify, Facebook Messenger, etc. You can see a preview below your photos of all of the people that you messaged in this time frame. You can click in to see the exact messages that you sent and received. And you can go even one step further to see the entire relationship that you have with chat. You can see the very first message that you sent in, all of the photos that you've taken together, and maybe even some of the songs that you listen to. And the reason that we're doing this is because we believe that memories are precious. In fact, many people say that if their house were to catch on fire, the first thing that they would grab are their photo books. So the question that I want to ask you today is, why then do you care so little about your memories when they're stored in the cloud? Thank you.